hear static of the radio right now, so I'm like trying to. Like I see this man, and he's like got this like radio, and he's like changing the channels, like it's staticky. I can hear it, and he's like trying to get the. So it could just be a sign of like one of his passions. Maybe he was into the radio. I'm not real sure. People, I've had people ask me like, oh my God, I wonder like what's in your mind at the time of connection. You really want to know? So I hear a man, this is like part of my job, so I hear a man, and he's like trying to get this radio right, and it's static, and I hear, Ron, 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 and then I hear, choo, choo.
That's me.
And then I hear, see a cat, see a cat, see a cat, so, yeah, and so I'm like the messenger, and it's my job to figure it.
That's my grandfather, and he owned a radio and TV show, or shop, and my dad's name is Ron as well as his, and my dad is a train engineer.
Oh, see what I'm saying?
And the cat, he had 2 black cats named Leo number 1 and Leo number 2.
That's awesome. The cat, see the cat. Okay. Whew. I thought like he was going back. See what I'm saying? Why don't they just tell me that? Yeah, that's how seriously, that's why it takes me so long. Because people don't realize like what I go through.
Right.
That's exactly like, and then it's not working. And then run, and then the static of the radio, and then the choo choo. See a cat, see a cat, see a cat. So, and the whole time, people will be talking, and I'll be like, not even hearing what they say. Like,
Character too, so.
Yeah, cause like I did hear like knock knock, so I don't know if he like did the knock knock jokes a lot. Okay. Well, that just like summed it up. Okay. I do feel that he was a very godly man, okay? He led a lot of people to the Lord, as in like witnessing to him and testimonies and stuff like that, okay? So that he was very, very, very proud to talk about God, and he wasn't scared to stand up for his faith. He's the type, if you did something wrong, he's going to tell you, because he only wants you to succeed, okay? How I see him still, static of the radio, and he's trying to fix it, but then he looks at me and he salutes. So that tells me that maybe he was a military. Okay. Sometimes if I write what I see, it'll go to something else. So that's what I'm trying, because right now I hear shh, choo choo, see a cat, see a cat. So, yeah. He's talking about how he's no longer in pain, and so he needs them to know that he's no longer in pain, okay? He's still able to do his passion. When I see him, I can't see details of him, but he's got like a glowy white blue light around him, so that tells me that his faith is so strong and that he's at peace, okay? He does watch over his family. He did mention, you had said that I had it on my paper, I'll have to show you, Big Ron, Little Ron. So that was just a,
Not bad.
yeah, I'll have to show you where I had wrote that. He's getting the radio to work. By the way.
He was good at it.
Yeah. There is another man beside him, but this is how I see it. There is another man beside him, and he's holding hands with her, and he looks, and then I don't know what song this is. I don't even know if it's a song, but they're making it a song. And the song comes on and goes, Hazel Eyes. So I feel that there's like, I think that it's a name. I'm going to stick with the name. I feel like there's like a Hazel all around that name
Okay.
that's connected.
There is.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay, just know that she's there as well, okay? But that's how they showed me. There is a other man there. I feel it could be like a brother or
Like
something
brother.
like that. It's not saying anything.
Yeah.
But he's holding hands with Hazel, so it could be like someone connected.
I think Hazel was actually on my grandmother's side. I'm not real for sure, but I know there's a Hazel, but I don't
Her
know.
name's being played on the radio, so that's just a sign. He's like, I got it to work. And that's what I hear is the Hazel Eyes. So it's just, it's on there again. I'll put Hazel Eyes on the radio. Now, I don't know what this is, but like, I hear the choo choo, but then I hear like, I know it sounds weird, okay, this is what I'm hearing, but then I hear like an achievement or like an award, and he was so proud. So I don't really know what that is, but he is talking about like someone had got some type of like, this is kind of small, it looks like a little metal thing, and he talks about how, I'm very proud of her, I'm very proud of her, so I feel that he's talking about a female.
His daughter.
There is another coming forward. I feel this is a third party, so I don't know who this is for, but I'm getting like a Gina, Gina, that's how I hear it. She's saying that my love is with me. I'm feeling like it's like Gina. Maybe it's around that. I'm gonna have these names wrote down so you'll. She smiles and says like Bert. I feel that this is a half of a name of something, but she says Bert is with me. Says, will you tell Teresa around that I'm okay? So I don't know what
Mom, it's my best friend's mom. I don't
Okay.
know who Bert is,
Okay.
but I mean, it may make sense to her.
Okay, it's like half of a name. I'll put it right here. So the Bert is like a father or grandfather because he's very protective of her. Is the way I'm making it, the way they're making it seem.
Okay.
She needs her to know that she wasn't scared because that was the big thing that she had questioned. And she's like, what if she's scared? What? You know, and like she dreams of that. Like she was so scared that her mom was like alone and scared and stuff like that. She needs to know that she wasn't, okay? And she hears her talk to her still. I do pick up like a Ann around that name, and I don't know if it's connected to her, I'm not sure, but I just hear Ann.
Teresa's middle name is Ann.
Okay. I just hear it, so I don't see it or anything. Says love is with me, so she needs to know that there is her love and they're together, okay? And Bert is there as well, and he's very protective of her, so just know that, and like I said, I feel like the father or grandfather are around that, but they're all there, there's 3 of them, and they're together, and she says the main thing, I can hear you when you talk to me, I'm still here, and I was not scared. She's at peace, she's happy. And we have this sweet lady right here, the choo-choo woman.
I figured out who the Hazel was actually my grandfather's sister that had passed away before him. So that was who the Hazel was, but everything else, that he said, to train the radio, he owned a television and radio shop, so that's what he did. The Ron, of course, that's his name as well as my dad's name.
The Big Ron, Little
Big
Ron.
Ron, Little Ron is who everybody in Franklin, Kentucky knew them as by, was Little Ron, Big Ron. So that was when I told my dad that, he was like, wait a minute, she said what?
Yeah.
And that was what really triggered her, but
That's awesome.
everything else was.
And the man that was holding her hand didn't say anything.
Right, and I
Yeah.
said to my mom, I said there was another man present, but he didn't say anything, and she said it was his brother, and he wouldn't because he never talked. So, that's probably.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank y'all for validating